Hello and welcome to your first week of December. I love Christmas. I do. I love the colored lights. They're like my favorite. The twinkly lights, yep, bring me more of that. Yeah. I like giving too, so yeah, it feels good. Alright, so let's take a look at the spread right here. What's coming in? The Santa's on a table. It's my mom that gave him to me. She's no longer of body on this planet, but she is sure in essence, especially when we think of her. And yeah, we like Santa. She sent that to me a few years ago, quite a few years back now, but it was always my favorite. So he's on the desk and he's here in spirit. Spirit of place. Funny enough, that's what the card comes in. And coming to life, slow and steady, metamorphoses. The bottom layer of cards, they make me feel like anchors. There's Temperance, there's Emperor, there's the Chariot, and the Queen of Pentacles. It's funny that the Chariot came in right underneath slow and steady. I feel that it's a movement. Those two cards together, they make me feel like movement, especially with the Metamorphosis coming in and the Queen of Pentacles as the outcome, which means that riches are coming to you. But for some people, they'll think it's money. It could be. It could be money. But it's something that you are creating for yourself. But it also can be riches. Riches can mean different things. If you're rich of friendship, rich in love, rich in money, rich in career, rich in everything. You know, striking a balance of all of those together is probably the best definition of the word rich. So if you can, the Temperance card is showing you right here that richness comes from tempering all of those together. So this is coming in, right? The Spirit of Place is making me feel very grounded with the Emperor. It gives me the impression of just being kind of settled where I am. Spirit of Place is like taking the time to let that place give you its energy, go right through you. It would be like let's say I'm describing you going into a park, sitting down and really taking in the environment. They're showing me some people go into these places in the wintertime because it's hard. Winters are long, right? They're gray, they're long, there's nothing growing, and sometimes just the need to see something growing or smelling something that's like been growing, like plants and flowers. They go to greenhouses. They sit in a space for a while, right? And it feels like really good to have this space, to sit in this space. And they kind of imbibe the environment, right? It hits all the receptors in the right way. It soothes the body, it relaxes it. So I feel that what this is, that essence right here, that Spirit of Place. Don't wait till you're already lacking. If you need it right now, even though we're just starting winter, if you're in a place that's, you know, that, well, winter is, scan your places, find your spots, go and go into Spirit of Place. Now, if we're talking just metaphorically with all of this, as in, you know, how that is positioned in your life, maybe it's time to sit with something for a while, let it really go through you so that the placement of it, you can gauge it instead of trying to run your way through it, so that it can take root. The Emperor coming in, right? I feel that the Coming to Life card is really saying something similar. And this feels in a way like they're the same. See the ear here and the ear there? They're like, if you take Spirit of Place, when you do take off, it's going to give you that sense of stability. It's like taking in everything you need before you take off. It's a weird combination of what I'm feeling. It's almost like it's saying you're looking around and you're taking in the full energy of a place, and that energy acts as fuel for you to take off. It actually, while it grounds you, it fuels you for you to go into the next section. The slow and steady is linked also to the spirit of place and the Emperor card. It's that thing where you're moving slowly but with intention. And that again is talking about the momentum. The Metamorphosis card, absolutely, right? You have 25-7. 7 is the assessment card. It's usually the slower moving card. I always like to think of it as the card that makes you pick up things and look at them, right? You turn them over in your hand and you're going, this is interesting. Where is this going to take me? There's a very deliberate energy in the reading of today. It's like a deliberate slowdown. Even 29, that comes down to 11. That's a master energy. You have 3, that's creation. It's like vision, creation, and movement. All of them is kind of like bringing you there. The Metamorphosis is also 7, the Chariot, 25, 7, and 7. They're going hand in hand. It's like the time you take is going to fuel the motion forward that you're taking. It's going to temper the motion. It's almost like getting the full picture actually gave you more of a boost in the end. That's kind of what's coming in with this. Yeah. Okay, so let's take from the regular Rider-Waite. I'm going to take a few more. Oh yeah, I lit my candle and then it made a hole here. And I was having my coffee, talking, having a conversation, and didn't really pay attention because I lay out the cards ahead of time and I take a good look at them. And I let it sit with me, and then I will do sometimes other things, but today I wasn't paying attention, and all the wax had fallen down and had stuck these 2 cards together. So I had to clean them off and clear them off, which is interesting, but to me it fused these cards together, which means a lot. First of all, in relations to what they look like, right? The ears are the same, right? And one is like, you see the tree almost like she's rooted in place, and the other one's kind of taking off. It showed me that the 4 of the Emperor, there's a lot of doubled numbers today, but the 4 of the Emperor and the 4 of Spirit of Place was telling me that these 2 are not separate entities. They're not separate things. One is in relation to the other. So if you are feeling rooted or grounded, it doesn't necessarily stop your evolution. It feeds it. Yeah, it's an integration of the energies. Because it feels very simple in the way that it comes in, but it's got a very big meaning. It's like we always equate one for the other. It's like the Emperor's seated, he's grounded, he's unmoving. And motion is motion, right? Coming to life, the Chariot, we're moving into something, we're going. But the Temperance card is here to remind you that it's a dance. One helps the other. See? The yin and the yang. They help each other. Right. That's got the same Chariot energy when you look at it. It's the 6 is kind of saying victory, right? In motion. Because he's seated but also moving. It's that it's that same thing. Yeah. There's a lot of wand energy, and that's what I feel like it's happening. It's by being in the spirit of place, you've gotten all the flavors. It actually ignites the passion in you. Instead of running through the room and only picking up a few things, you're actually seeing all the tools around you. It's like the magician being aware of everything that's around him, and then better being able to use them to his advantage, right? Including the wands. If you miss it, if you're moving too fast or you're going too slow, either or is restricting you. But if you spend enough time to see the magic or to feel the magic, you'll see the magic and be able to use it. That's the whole thing. And the other message, it's more than just knowing the magic is there, it's sensing the magic in there. That's why spirit of place is important. That's why it's important to stop and actually feel it. There's a difference between knowing and feeling. That's the two things here. It's a difference between experiencing it, knowing about it, and actually experiencing it. And that's the difference that they want you to pay attention to here. Know the difference between knowing and experiencing. Somebody can tell you about the spirit of a place. And right now for Christmas, there's all kinds of market. It was beautiful. It had this, it had that. You visualize it, you know of it. But it's very different from having the actual experience of being there. So that's the thing they want you to pay attention to. Notice the difference between the two. That's it. That's your reading for today. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks a lot, Pisces. See you then.